In a world overrun by heroes, one man, one alien, plans to change that.
I'm going to be committing one of the most egregious sins possible, and I'm going to start a podcast. So last week, my car motor broke down, and I was expecting it to be a battery, a simple fix. So I had to pay $4,000 to fix it. I could not afford that. That was after I got it towed to a car place overnight. Then I got it towed to the second car place and rode my bike home. So that was kind of disheartening, but you can't. Worrying about stuff is not going to change it. You have to, I feel like I have the ability to do something. It'll just take consistent planning and effort. And I found out recently that my rent would be going up in 2 months, starting on July 1st, if I continue to stay here. I also found out that my insurance premium will be going up, which is, premium is just something you pay every month. And for some of those stuff, you can watch these 2 long form videos for more context. But this new thing that I've learned is that I can use my power, take back my throne, and change some stuff that I see fit. Now, the first thing to realize about this Peak Pay Hours podcast that I'm going to be doing is, number one, I'm not affiliated with any political parties in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Number two, I'm not an expert in any sort in the things that I'm going to be discussing. Number three, I'm not making promises of any kind. The stuff I discuss will be followed by actionable results taken by myself, but these will not be promises. Number four, I'm not doing this out of goodwill. I am a villain. I am doing this because it'll present an opportunity for me to make more money if I can fulfill this desire in the market for a better product. I'm going to find ways to change things that I'm displeased with, such as the insurance system or rental system. This will basically be episode 1. The first thing I want to talk about is the rent and insurance situation. I think one way to fix it would be essentially to bring it all together under one company, so that, because right now you can have, I guess people will look back and be like, was it really like every company you had to get like different individual companies for different things? And yes, so I feel like a new thing that could be done by myself is, if there's a rental company, if you're talking to a landlady, and they know that you're paying crazy amounts for your insurance, they can lower your rent. They can look at how much money you actually make and then determine it based off of that. Like, your insurance should know all the other bills that you're paying, and your rental company should know all the other bills that you're paying. But right now it's just like the rental company's like, I don't care what you pay for insurance. This is how much I charge. It's a bunch of different companies taking their own individual actions to decide how much to charge you, because they're only thinking about their own gains. It's like you pay for one burger at a restaurant, right? So imagine if the person who made the meat could determine how much you pay for the meat, $7, right? And then the dairy farmer who made the cheese, they get to decide how much you pay for the cheese. So to turn a profit, let's say they want to charge $3, but then you have to include the seasoning, which is the salt. So what if it might have costed them $69 to get a whole carton of salt? Let's say they charge you $1, so $7 for the meat, just the meat. Cheese is $3, so that's $10 and $1. So you're looking at $11 just for, we haven't even gotten to the bun yet, because there's wheat farmers. So imagine, that wouldn't make sense. You would have a crazy expensive burger. But that's the thing for like these bigger payments, these monthly payments in life, where you have like insurance, then you have the car, and then you have where you live, right? You have to pay for the car a month, and then you have to pay insurance every month for the car. And none of these entities talk to each other. They don't, oh, he's paying this amount for his insurance, but I think it will be better to have that. So first I'm going to need funding. So I guess the first plan is to get funding through music, and through that I can possibly create a rentals company that also provides insurance and also provides cars. That way you don't have a bunch of different entities that need to make their own money off of you. When they're all operating separately, that's when they charge all these crazy amounts. So my first goal is to try and put out some music that can get some money together to launch this plan. So I guess that'll be episode 1. That concludes the first episode of Peak Pay Hours. Hope you guys have a great day.